Hi everyone, welcome back to some more 3D printing. I'm Agustin Flawalistic and today I want to show you something really big and also something really small. If you've seen my previous videos, you already know I did the unboxing of the BCN3D Sigma R17. I tested it for some weeks, did some cool projects with it, and there you could see on the review, you could see this model for the first time, as it was a project I did exactly to test how big I could print. So I came up with the idea, as I mentioned, when I was testing the BCN3D Sigma. I wanted to know how big I could print. I needed to print something that would help me show you how big it was, the build surface of the BCN3D Sigma. I wanted something easy to print, rectangular, and also that allowed me to create a dual extrusion version. Now I want to show you how I designed this glitch boy, because I called it glitch boy, not pocket, and I want to show you some details and all the design process. In Fusion 360 there are many ways you can do this design. The first one I would say would be to import an image and place it on one of the planes or on a sketch. We would use this image as a reference and we would create each part individually using the different sketch tools that Fusion 360 offers, like circles, squares, fillets, all that. We would need to combine them, extrude them, and this way we would create the glitch boy's shape. However, as I showed you in some of my previous videos, like in the Night in the Woods ring, I prefer to work with the vector shape on Adobe Illustrator as I'm a graphic designer, and then I import the DXF files and work with them. The first thing you are seeing right now is that we need to resize them, because I don't really know why, but the reference is in inches and I work in millimeters. Once we placed both the DXF files, we need to create a distance between each one of them, as one corresponds to the back parts of the design and one to the front. Once we've got this ready, we just need to start extruding and creating all the parts. This model is really easy, and even if you have to select tons of parts, it just consists on extruding the main body and then subtracting each one of them again. Because if we are going to create a dual extrusion version of this design, we need to consider that when extruding some parts, instead of applying the join extrusion option, we need to select the new body option. This way we will have different bodies that afterwards we can combine if we want to create a single extrusion version. But it's much easier if by default we create each body separately and then we join them. The buttons are the perfect example of how we should create each part separately and then join it or give it another color or shape. The imprint parts, such as the name Glitch Boy or Flawalistic in the back, can be a little bit complicated. I designed this model to be really big, so I applied some big engraved parts, we can call it that way. But if you're going to design a smaller version, you should consider that with 0.3, 0.4 millimeters it should be enough, as there will be 1 or 2 layers between the first layer and the imprint part, and it will be really visible with a great result. And now we just need to print it and see if it works. As you can see, this model is big. It's 28 by 20 by 5 centimeters, and I could have gone even bigger, almost 1 centimeter on both X and Y axis, and I could have printed 4 in a row on the Z axis. It took me 40 hours to print this, so I don't really want to print it any bigger, but I use the standard 0.4 nozzle that comes with the BCN3D Sigma, but you can also buy the Hot End family from BCN3D, and it includes a 1mm nozzle, and you can print this much faster. Some details you should take into account. First, be careful if you print it with low infill percentage, as I had to put some duct tape inside here, as the speaker holes weren't going to print very well using a 5% infill. So also the black screen, I printed it afterwards. It's not a 3-color print, but I felt something was missing on the original model. Also, remember that I showed you this tiny glitch boy at the beginning of the video? Well, when I was testing how big I could print this glitch boy, I thought, hey, I should also test how small I can print this model. I simplified a little bit the model, I removed the text from both the back and the front, and I went smaller and smaller and smaller until I got this 20mm print. So we went from a giant video game console to a smaller portable version until we got this tiny, super small Glitch Boy pocket. That's a very big difference, I think. This design I showed you was printed with a dual extrusion machine, the BCN3D Sigma, but I've also made a single extrusion version using some imprint parts to show some details. I've left a link in the description to where you can download both versions, small and big and dual and single extrusion version. Also, if you have any question about this design, the small or big Glitch Boy, use the comment section below or ask me on Twitter. Also, if you like this video, if you like the Glitch Boy, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And also, if you want to support my stupid projects and experiments and all my videos, I invite you to check my Patreon page. There you will get access to exclusive content and updates about all my small or giant designs. I would like to thank all my Patreon MVPs, which are listed in the description below. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed with the Glitch Boy and see you next time.